Welcome back, guys. We're going to be doing another Scorn of the Demon Wall clear. Just a reminder, if you need a budget video for this, I've got one on my channel. This is not really going to be a cheap clear, but we're going to be doing an Esther clear. She's like a fan favorite unit. People have asked me, are you going to do an Esther clear? So we're going to be trying it, and because her damage is a little bit outdated, I'm going to be using some good gear on her and some tricks to try to increase her damage overall. She should be getting enhancements kind of soonish, which is going to be awesome if it happens. But for now, we're going to be doing Kryla as our provoke tank with evasion. She's going to be doing breaks and such. I know people don't like when I use Kryla, but I need to use all the tricks possible to make this clear work. We're going to use Myra for healing and trusting. She can do fire and peril, which is going to be useful every now and then. We're going to do Ignis as our mitigation buffer. He also can imperil fire, which is going to be helpful for this. We're going to do Warrior Blight Lena. She's going to be like more of a support unit on here and a backup healer. She's got Soul of Thamasa for dual cast, and she's on Diablos for gravity. We are going to be slowing the boss down. Other than that, she's just got some survival. Now we're going to be using Esther. Now I know Esther is more aligned to Thunder, but I don't have a good Thunder two-hander, but I do have a good Fire two-hander. So we're going to be using Centuria, which is a fire weapon, and we'll be using external fire and perils. This allows us to completely skip worrying about imbues and worrying about Esther doing imperils. We're going to try to limit burst with Esther as many turns as possible. So we're going to be doing Entrusting, we're going to be doing Ignis's Bean Soup, we're going to be doing Generosity with Lena, and just try to get all the imperils or all the limits off as much as we can. We're going to be taking Ganji's Esther. He's using the Ignition Axe. Esther is not as good with axes. She gets less passive, so his attack is a little bit lower with Ignition Axe, but still, lots of limit burst damage, and axes do have better variance, so it actually might even be better damage in the end anyway. I don't know. But anyway, you might have noticed that our Esthers are pretty low on the defenses. We've got like 300 as Spirit, and we're not using a magical cover tank. So deaths are possible, maybe even likely. But we've got double healer, which can do re-raises and all that, so it might be fine. We're gonna hope for the best and see what happens. All right, so Ignis is gonna cook on turn 1. That gives us 30% general mitigation. Kryla is gonna spend turn 1 doing Calamity Brew, and we're gonna do an Earth Resist buff with Kryla because we're not buffing Earth Resist on turn 1. Lena is gonna go ahead and Heavenly and Teludric. Myra is going to give us a stat buff with Intro, and we're going to do her Piercing Voice, which imperils fire. Now the Esthers are going to just Bolting Strike twice. This is more to fill their limit gauge than anything else. And if we're really lucky, we can get enough crystals to fill the rest of their gauge, but that's probably not going to happen. They're probably going to need a little bit of help. Yeah, that didn't happen. Which is okay. So this first turn is going to be real painful. We have low mitigation. Yeah, this is going to hurt. Oh no, it's not. We have resistance. Okay, so that was probably the most painful fight of the most painful turn of the whole fight. So the boss did the gravity buff. We're going to need to take care of that. But Kryla is going to do Hindering Chant to dispel the buffs, and we'll do Dark Covenant to be able to break later. Alright, we need to hit with gravity. So we're going to gravity, and we don't really need a heal, so we'll just re-raise. It seemed like my guy got hit pretty hard, but I think Ganji's has slightly lower spirit. Let's see who has lower spirit. 325, it's about the same, but Ganji has less hit points, so we're going to re-raise Ganji. Alright, Ignis is going to give us Golden Tail Soup, and we're going to do a Bean Soup to fill limit gauge. So now we can just start off the damage. So let's go ahead and do some chaining. Not terrible. All right, we will. Let's see. Let's go ahead and for you. Mine has less limit gauge, and we'll interlude. So we slow down the boss. And this is going to be a big magic attack that's going to hurt pretty bad. It actually killed us. Okay, so we should probably start doing some re-raises. Okay. So let's see here. We're going to now do lasagna. And, let me think. Alright, Myra. We actually need to imperil with Ignis. So Myra is going to main verse and for you over to Gandhi's. And that should fill him up. Yep, we're good. But now we need to imperil fire. So we're going to enhancement to imperil. Lena is going to, let's see here. We're going to do a, not that. We're going to do a heal. And actually, no, we're going to, let's do our damage for now. Let's have Kryla do Jinx Pot. And let's do our damage first. Okay, respectable. Now Kryla is going to do Jinx Pot and Soul Surge. That's going to give us a big spirit buff, which is going to help. And then we'll do Pure Healing with Lena, which should top off the Esters as well. Now this is going to be an Earth attack, which is going to do not as much damage. Yeah, we're fine there. Okay, there's the demonic wall buff. Alright, let's see here. No, we don't need to do that. Let's entrust over to this one. Actually, trying to think. We can probably push the 70% threshold with another Limit Burst. Maybe. He's got the buff up though, so probably not. No, I think it's more important to cook with Ignis this turn. Alright, so in that case, we're going to have Myra do a for you and an outro to heal. Lena will entrust to the other one, load up the Limit Burst, and Kryla can Dark Covenant, and let's do a Earth Resist buff. And let's do our damage. We might push the threshold. Got it. Up threshold. That's exactly what I wanted. Perfect. Okay. And the boss is moving forward. We got dispelled completely. Alright, so with the dispel, we need to, let's see here. How's our Fire Imperil looking? 3 more turns? Okay. So we don't have to worry about that for now. So Ignis will, we need a rebuff. Let's do Golden Tail, and let's do an Earth Resist buff. Kryla needs to refresh Debilitating, and let's do a Dark Covenant again. Well, we need to dispel. Alright. Let's album cover. You know, this turn's kind of awkward because I need to put all the buffs back up. So I think we're going to not entrust this turn. Yeah, this turn we're not going to entrust. Okay. This turn we'll just heal. Let's intro, and let's, where's her hit single? Let's hit single, which means Kryla is going to dispel the boss. And then Debilitating. Lena is going to give us the immunities, while the Esters we'll bolting strike. Or actually, Tempest charge. Let's combat overdrive and bolting strike, which gives us an attack buff. All right, so this is the turn that we can't use our limit, which is a little unfortunate. Missing out on that good damage, but yeah, we kind of had to recover from that dispel. The dispels are really a headache. They really are. All right, so this is gonna hurt again, quite a bit. I mean, it's not that bad. Okay. So we're full healed. We need to use gravity though. So let's hit him with gravity and let's re-raise the friend Esther. We need to imperil the boss, so we'll do that with Ignis. Enhancement applied. How long does that imperil last? 5-turn imperil. Beautiful. Alright, Kryla. Soul Surge is not ready. I kind of wish it was. Let's just Dark Covenant. That's all we need to do for this turn. Myra will give us interlude. Well, no. Alright, let's do our damage first. We're actually going to push the threshold yet again pretty soon. So let's for you to mine and interlude. Okay. Slowed the movements, perfect. So this might be a big, painful turn. Here it comes. Oh, no, we're okay. We're okay. Alright, so we're going to push the threshold again. Let me entrust over to this one. Let's see, the bosses, that's fine. Let's do our damage. Push that threshold. Perfect. So we'll spend a turn with Ignis cooking. Let's see, Myra is going to main verse and for you to this one. And Kryla will Jinx and Soul Surge, which can't be dispelled. We're getting dispelled yet again. Alright, so the boss put his buff up, which is annoying. There's the dispel. Not too big a deal. How's Kryla's Hinder Enchant looking? Hinder Enchant, where you at? 4 turns? We actually probably won't even get a chance to use that in this fight. Alright, so we got completely dispelled. So we're going to fix that with Ignis. Let's quick recipe and do that. And Lasagna for the resist buff. Alright. Wait, let me entrust. And outro. Doesn't outro do a barrier? It does, nice. We need immunities, so Lena will handle that. Kryla, I don't know on the last time I did your Jinx, so we'll Dark Covenant to get that ready. And Esther's, let's go! DPS time! It is possible we push a second threshold here. Nope. Which is actually good, because I kind of didn't want to push a threshold there. This gives me a turn to recover. Alright, he's moving forward. Are we going to be healed enough from the... Yes, we're totally healed. So we can for you and... hit single for the regeneration. We'll just go ahead and entrust with Lena. Let's do our damage. Threshold's been pushed. Yeah, the boss had a buff up, and I could have dispelled that, but I didn't really want to. I want to cook again. Keep that going. Let me think. We're going to just Jinx here. Well, yeah, we're going to just Jinx here. Because next turn, I'm going to have to do all the rebuffs again. We're probably going to lose a Limit Burst turn next turn. We're not going to have time to do it because we're going to have to do all the rebuffs. Big headache. Yeah, we got dispelled. Boo. Alright, let's, Golden Tail and Lasagna. Kryla will... Is Calamity Brew ready? It is. Okay, we're gonna Dispel with Kryla. Dispel the enemies, and let's Calamity Brew to break again. Alright, Lena needs to re-raise the friend and hit the boss with Gravity. Quite honestly, we could probably skip Gravity because we're almost done the fight, but we're gonna keep it up. Alright, and we're gonna album cover and intro with Myra. So Esther's will Combat Overdrive and double bolting to get their limit ready for next turn. This is going to do a real low damage, of course. You know, if you're not using limits with Esther, that's just not going to be good damage. Painful. Alright, we're not blinded or anything, right? No, we're not blinded. Okay, let's see. So now I need to imperil. Ignis will take care of that with enhancement. Lena will... No, Myra will... Let's see. Kind of wish we had Esther's limit there, but we don't. Alright, let's limit twice. Before I do this... Yeah, let's go ahead and do it. Oh! Oh, almost. Let me Genuine Generosity to fill some limit there. And we will Soul Surge, and we can't Dark Covenant, so we'll Dark Anathema. That's why I like, people always say, why do you not Dark Anathema? I like saving that for that situation where I need it on the spot and I can't use the other option. Alright, we got blinded. I do see that. I gotta fix that here. Alright, we need to fill a little bit of limit gauge, so we'll do that with Ignis. We'll also fix the blind, and a little bit of Bean Soup. That gives us limit good to go. The boss is still imperiled. He is. Let me go ahead and do my damage first. Got it. 12 turns. 12 turns. Esther still got it. Just wait until she gets her enhancements. Then it'll be amazing. Amazing with her enhancements. Cannot wait. I think Esther did it quicker than Noctis on my team. Of course, my Noctis clear was kind of rushed. That was my very first clear. I did it immediately, and I really sped through it. That was awesome. Good job, Esther. All right. I will see you guys for the next one. Later.